Hello everyone, it's Judy Lee, and I'm going to try to make this quick. This is just a flip through of my April journal, and you will be seeing this April 1st, but I'm recording it the week before, or the weekend of. So anyway, I love this paper, as I've said before. And all I've done is really just took a piece of stiff, hard craft paper, and I put this on it where I wanted it, and I just put some ribbon on the edges just to kind of, emphasize the spine. Because I did make a 1/4 inch line on it. Well, not even a quarter, it's a half a 1/4 inch. And then I just put a little flower here because I wanted something on it. I didn't put any of the corners like I did my March because I was like, I really didn't want to do that. I wanted it plain. I loved it the way it was. I didn't want to cover anything up. And then, of course, I used lace again because I found this piece in my stash. And whoever sent this, I love it. And I decided I'm going to use them. They're color coordinating. And somebody sent me this in Happy Mail. I think it was when I was having a giveaway or something. And they sent some of these that they made. And I thought that was really cool. And it matches. So it went on my journal as a little charm. So let's get to it so I can get off of here and not keep y'all too long. Because I don't know how long my internet's going to work. It's been going crazy. We opened it up, and I did put this type paper all over. And I have my tag here that I will be placing, as I go through. And that was part of the kit. This was some papers that I think Teresa or Miss 81 gave me. And they just matched so well. This is the pen I will be using. These are Stabilo's pens, and I have a whole set, so I've been using them to coordinate. And then this is one of the pieces I made. I think I made this at Teresa's, but it just says journal, and it's just on a bulb pen, and I just punched a small hole with my eighth inch punch, and I thought that just went well with it. And it is a journal, and this one is not elaborately decorated because my March one I didn't have a lot of writing space. So this one I kept flat as much as possible. I have not put a lot of embellishments. I will embellish it as I go. So that I can write without it being bulky. I made that mistake. Now, if I was making this for someone else, then I would, have it all elaborate and everything. But there's very few laces or anything in here, so you'll see. But anyway, so that's how I'm gonna start, and I'm not gonna be writing on any of these pretty papers. They're just decorated. I have lots of white. This is a pocket, which I don't have anything in it. I could throw something in there, I guess. Let me see. I should have something up here. You know what? This was a piece of the kit that I didn't use. I was going to put it on front, but I didn't want to cover up anything. So anyway, we'll put that in there because I can, journal on the back, but I probably won't. Journaling spot. This is, I don't know what kind of paper this is. It's the only one I had. So I don't know if someone sent me this or if I got it in a thrift store or what, but it's got tiny little blue lines. Yeah, you can see them. They're very tiny. So I wanted to use it, and I just cut it with my fancy cutter. There we go. Fancy scissors. On this side, I figured I wasn't going to write on it, so I just put some of the embellishments from the kit. And it's little rain girls, like the Morton girl, on the Morton box. This one is another one that came in that pack. So I just wanted it. I loved it. I love that color. And it's old, you know, shabby. And so I just put some old lace I had in my box. And then this one, of course, I put the Happy Easter because that's the 4th page. And Easter's on the 4th this year. This will be writing. And I may or may not write on this one, but this is a piece of Dina Wakley book, and I love her stuff. So I used it, and I probably won't write on this because I love the girl. But you know, you can buy the book and you use it for, you know, whatever you want to. This was one of the paper clips I made. And it just went really well with the color scheme, which, as you can tell, it's oranges and yellows and some greenish colors and blues, mostly blues and greens. But I did coordinate, you'll see some oranges and stuff in it. And as you can see, there it is. And then I just made this tag out of the kit and put some eyelash trim and made 2 pockets with some extra papers I had in my scraps. As you know, I try to use all my scraps. Then this is just some package paper, and I flattened it out, and so I wanted to use it, so I did. This is one of them corner hidden journaling spots that I've done before that you can write in, but I'm not going to do that. I probably might stick a picture in there. And but it went with it, so I just put it in there. And you can make it a pocket, but I didn't because it's just a decorative piece. And then I made a belly band over here. As you can see, it is a bigger strip and a smaller strip. And like I said, I'm using the scraps. And this is just a piece of paper that came in with that other paper. And this was another piece of these that was left. And then I took a longer piece and I put it down to make a belly band. And then this is just a pretty piece that I'm using as writing material. And then we have a tuck space here that I bent that paper over, that's why it's shorter than the rest. And made a pocket tuck and put some more coordinating. And there's the orange, I'm coordinating it in the green. And then I used some parchment paper and some doilies, and I just pasted the doily onto it because I usually have it to where I can stick things in there. But since I can't write on this, I just wanted to make it pretty. So I used some more of the ephemera from the kit, and there's the orange again. Then we have April showers, and this is some more of that paper. Then I just put a Dina Wakley, and I just put a piece of ribbon there because I love this picture and I want to keep it. And then some more writing paper. This is some kids drawing paper, I think it is. And I just put some ribbon there. I found a section of blue that I think I got at Walmart or somewhere, I'm not sure. But I put it on both sides, and that's good writing paper. This one I'm not writing on. This is some of that paper I bought from Amazon that's handmade, and it has leaves in the middle of 2 thin sheets. And then I just used some more ephemera and a doily that I had stained. And you could possibly write in there if you want, but I'm not going to. I just wanted it to stick out and be, you know, something to look at. These are a notepad that I got from Dollar Tree, I believe. It says be positive, and I love the butterflies, and they coordinate it so well with the color scheme. So I went ahead and put 2 of those in there. I just glued them in there. I'm not going to use them. Part of Dina Wakley. And then some of my tabs that I made, and I just put them on there for decoration. They're not going to be used for anything because I'm not, you know, I didn't want to write on these, so I'm just decorating them. And then I decorated the other side to combine with this. And here's another one, and I put it all the way down pretty much. And I just decorated that doily because it was just covering up the darkness of this. And I brightened it up with all the colors with some stickers out of my planner. And then, you know, the other side of Dina Wagley. And then here's the other of this. And then I had took another scrap that was blue, and one of my cluster scraps, which y'all have already watched my cluster thing by now because I put it out for Wednesday. And just another piece of paper to journal on. And I put a strip down it and then put the cluster on it. And that's what I like about clusters. You can always add them somewhere. Then I put lace on this one because, of course, I'm not going to write on it. And I added another one of those ephemeras that's orange here. And then, of course, that's that other kids' paper that I tore out and cut down. And put some lace there. And then some more of that trim. It was different types of trims. The Dina Wakley, of course. And then I just put one of the tabs there. And then over here I put a tab and I added a rose here. One of the hand flowers I made with some satiny, gauzy type material. And because I'll probably write here, and like I say, I'm not going to write on the parchment because you really can't because it'll smear. And another one of my tabs that I made, and then I added this, and this was a fabric cluster, and I added it there because, of course, they're blank on the other side, so that way I could add to it if necessary. And then more of the ephemera. Then over here is the other page that I bent over to make a tuck, and this is a real library card that came out of a book that Edie had, and I took all the cards out to use in my journals, and I'll write on it. And then this is one of the paper clips that I made, and I thought it just went there. I just loved it, and I had to have it in there. And it says you can never have too much happy. So I could consider this a cluster as well. So, but anyway, let's get on with it. This is just a piece of paper to journal on. And I just tucked it into there, and I added this little ruffle, I guess you call it. And I think I showed how to make these too. But I just added a little flower with the blue to go in it. Then over here, I used a tag that I think, Miss Betty, I think you sent me these. And I didn't want to use it as a tag, so I made a pocket tuck out of it and put a piece of paper in there and to write on. And I'll probably write on this as well. And then this was blank, so I put have fun. And this was a rub off, and I just rubbed it on there. And I know it's a little dark, but yeah, that's just the way it is. And then this is just from Dollar Tree, I think. It's just a magnetic bookmark, and I liked it, so I put it in there. Then over here, of course, we have another one of those bulb pen things I had made, and I think I showed this on one of my videos. It just says be original. Then of course the last of the Dina Wakley and more of my tabs. As I said, it's not a lot going on. It's the same old, and I added a flower to that one. Then more of these and some journaling paper. In the tuck spot of this one that I bent over, and I added another little cluster piece that I had put a butterfly on, and I thought it just really well with it and with the rustic theme, so I put that there. And then over here, a couple more little journaling places, and I used another piece of scrap and a coordinating scrap on it with another coordinating cluster that I had made. So I just made all kinds of clusters, and then the colors just kind of you know, if they spoke to me, then I put them in here. Another piece of paper, and I made a little journaling spot with the rest of the little rain girls with their umbrellas. And I just added a coordinating little flower. And this is another one that I took my blue and just went around the pretty edge to give it some color. This side, I put another big piece of the ephemera and made it into a pocket for journaling spot. And then, of course, this is just plain, and I just put another piece of ephemera that came with the kit to incorporate the yellow and the orange, which is all the little girls with their little, look like little flowers. And then to the last is the pretty paper that I did not want to mess with. And Miss Betty, I believe you gave me these, and it was a set, and this one was just perfect color, and so I just put some white and some eyelash trim that matched, and I put a piece of that coordinating paper from the front here, and just put my little pretty trim on it. And I did not distress it. I normally would, but I didn't. So anyway, that's the tour, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I just glued this on because I forgot to put it underneath the paper. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I really love making these monthly journals, and I'm hoping at some point that I'll get good enough that somebody will want me to make them some, and I can make some journals, and you know, do a better job. These are just mine, so I don't care. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm sorry it took so long, and I will talk to y'all later. Oh, make sure you go and check out our collab we got going on with Victoria, the Victorian Edge, and Edie from Edie Davis Lewis, and also this my channel. I have done week 1 through week 9. We still have 4 more to go. It's 12 weeks, and this is the 9th week. So go back, look at all our videos. Victoria had been sick, so she's catching up. Edie had been sick, so she's catching up. So I'm a little bit ahead. Well, I'm on time, but they're catching up. So go and check out everybody's, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to them and to me. Hit that like button, and I hope y'all have a nice weekend. Bye.